What's good, YouTube? Joel's Funeral here, and I'm coming at you guys with another Yu-Gi-Oh video. In today's video, I'm actually vlogging my Battle City tournament at my locals. And today is Saturday, March 16th, and by the time I'm uploading this, there should already be a deck profile from one of my friends from locals, Johnny Santos. I'll put a card up in the corner right here for you guys to click on if you guys haven't seen it already. And for the tournament today, I'm actually putting my Thunder Dragon Invoke deck that I did do a profile on, link right here. I did make some adjustments because I want to go all in and I'm trying to win this tournament, or at least do as best as I can. So next time you do see me, it's going to be at the locals. I will be recording a couple games and probably get a deck profile or two from a couple of people. So next time you see me, I'll be at locals. Alright, so we're at locals now. Right now it's like 6:17, so we're getting ready for the tournament right now. I actually switched up and I'm actually playing Johnny's Thunder Dino right now. And I'll get back to you guys when we get into the duels. Yo. Prank kids in Dolce's top table. Well, I can It's actually the morning after the Battle City tournament. I went 4-1. I played against Dino Thunder Mirror in the first round. Round 2, I played against Dino World. I went 2-1. Round 3, I went against Kyle. I got 2-0'd by Madolches, surprisingly. But it was a really good deck, and it was a really good matchup for him. And he actually won. He went 5-0, and he went undefeated. It was just really good for him. I'm proud. But I'm happy with the loss. It's okay with me. And then round 4, I 2-1'd against the Solomon Great. And then round 5, I had won my final round. I went against another Solomon Great. I 2-0'd him. And that actually gave me my top. I went top 3. I won a token and a box. Yo, say hi to the vlog.
What time are you from the rivals?
I get a box. I get a box.
I'm not sure.
Let's go. So I'm actually really happy that I actually did win a box. So yeah, it was pretty good. I was only able to record 2 games, and that was the first game and game 3. I'm still going to be explaining every single matchup. Round 1 was the Dino Thunder Mirror match. Game 1, I had lost a die roll, but evidently I went first because he made me go first for some odd reason. First turn, I was able to drop Wee Witch, Colossus, and Conductor. He Dogoron my Colossus. He summoned his Conductor, so I just had Wee Witch, Conductor, and Dogoron on board. And then he was spamming his board out with like Oviraptor, Conductor, and a Giant Rex. I was waiting for him to summon the Rex. When it resolved, I chained my Conductor to flip his monsters face down, and then he chained his. But I had the Miscellaneous in hand, so I was able to protect my monsters from getting flipped face down. So he was in a position where he wasn't gonna have game, but then he did a Thunder Dragon play. And then he was like misplaying a couple parts, but other than that, I think I had game on board because he wasn't able to do anything game 1. And then comes game 2. Game 2, he made me go first again. So I sided in 2 borders, and I actually won by border. Not surprising, that's border. I had sided in 2 border, 2 evenly, 2 lava glooms because I thought he was gonna make me go second, but like, just in case, I sided in the borders. Then I had just summoned a border, and he wasn't able to do anything. I poked him for 2,000 twice, and then he set his Dragon Matrix, which has 2,000 defense, and I wasn't able to like get over it, so I just drew a couple turns. And then I activated my Pill to special summon a Conductor to attack his monsters. And then I just kept on poking for another turn. And then next turn, he set another monster, and I was just able to like get game on board right away. Because of the Inspector won me that game. And he was at a really bad game state because all he had was monsters and then an evenly in hand. But yeah, it was just game when I summoned his border, which is horrible to say because border just wins games. But it was like a really good side against it, especially because it was mirror. But yeah, I won game 2. Like I 2-0'd the Dino Thunder Mirror. It wasn't that hard, but it was just outsmarting and out-resourcing your opponent and siding in the border and going because I thought it was going second, but I went first, so it actually went really good for me that I did side it, and evidently it kind of won me the game. Also featuring my camera was out of focus the entire time, so don't mind that. I apologize for that. It was completely my fault, and I don't have time to re-record all of like the explanations, but yikes. Round 2 was the Dino World pure deck, so it was like some dino wrestlers and then a bunch of like the actual dinosaurs in the deck with like hand traps and stuff. So game 1 I lost, so I I don't remember what happened in game 1. Game 2, I went first. That one really, like, I was able to out-resource him and outsmart him. So I had won that round. Game 3, he went first. He established a board of like conductor, and I can't remember what else. I knew he had a conductor and a Pinkertops, I believe. And then he Lancey'd me, so I was unable to evenly, because I drew into evenly, and he had like a couple back row, and I was trying to bait out cards so hard, and I had just managed to outsmart and out-resource him. So I had ended up with like conductor, a Titan, and then like a Link monster, I believe, and I just attacked for game. And like he had 0 cards in hand, so he wasn't able to do anything at all. So that was pretty good for me, that because I honestly didn't know how to play against it, besides like some of the dino cards, but that was it. So game 3 was like really good for me. So at that point I was 2-0. Then round 3 came around. I was playing against Kyle, who was playing Madolches. And fun fact, Madolches actually, when they went 5-0, I was able to record this one. So I went first because I think he made me go first, because I think I did lose it. I just made Wee Witch and a Colossus on board because he did Valor my Overraptor, I believe. No, it actually went through. And then he was able to like get rid of my board through doing a Mare play and spamming the board with Saryu, and then he dropped a bunch of his Modoche monsters with Tiramisu, and then shuffled back my monsters into the deck, and then got rid of my board and able to attack for like 8,500 turn 2, and it was just a straight OTA for me. Round 2 came around, I made him go first. I had Valored his normal summon, and then he was stopped. And then I got asked on my Overraptor summon, and I got stopped. And then he just went all out again once more, and then Mirror play wrecked me. And then I just couldn't do anything. I had nothing against it. It was just, I got stopped right away. And honestly, I'm okay with losing to Kyle because he did go to 5-0. And I actually did get deck profile from him. I was so shocked to see Modolce's top table, but it happened. Round 4 was a Solomon Great player. Round 5 was another Solomon Great deck, and I 2-0'd them. Game 1, they went first. His board was like Roar, Sunlight Wolf, Stalio, and a Dweller. No, he didn't have a Stalio. He had a Dweller. He was just gaining so much resource, but it wouldn't have done anything because I Valored and Ashed a couple of his cards, but he was still able to make the Dweller. That's why he didn't go into the Stalio, because he wasn't able to. And then come my turn, I got Dwellered. I was able to bait, like, I was able to go through it because I already had the pill in hand and a Quatless in hand, so it didn't really matter to me. Normal Ovi, that went through. Search Dogoron, hit his Sunlight Wealth, his Roar was dead. I just dropped a Conductor and a Titan, game. Round 2, I sided in like maybe 5 or 7 cards. It was like Dingoseka, Inspector Border, Red Reboot, and Evenlies. It was something like that. He went first again. He did the same board, but with like a Stalio, maybe like a Rage. And I was able to like bait out again with the Overraptor. Normal Sun Overraptor, he had to Roar it because I was going to be able to search my Dogoron. That was perfectly fine, so I Fossil Dig for a Giant Rex because I already had the Pill. And I activated Pill, banished my Rex in the Roar, and I just special summoned my Conductor from deck. I had a Giant Rex and then a Dark. Link played into Underclock with the Dark and the Giant Rex. So I had also had a Conductor in hand, so I was able to search out Hawk, and I discarded Hawk, and I got caught by the grave, I believe. And then I dropped double Conductor, Underclock, targeted one of my Conductors with Underclock to make his Sunlight Wave 0, then activated Conductor effect to blow my Underclock. Book him with all his monsters. He had 4 monsters on the board with defense and then a 0 attack monster. I was able to attack for like 11k. And that was honestly the game right there. And I 2-0'd. Special shout out to Johnny for actually inspiring me to play the Dino Thunder variant instead of actually playing my Thunder Invoked. Because without that deck, I don't think I would have done as good as I did. Because I honestly don't think so. The Conductor was just a game for me every single time. And I don't think like the combo variant of my Invoked would have done as good because I got hit so much with Hate Traps the entire tournament. And it was just really strong against every single deck I played. Except with Dolces. And it was just really good for me. Yeah, so special shout out to everyone at Fantasy, all my friends there, and shout out to Matt. Thank you guys for watching the vlog. See you guys.